Welcome to the Savage Productions YouTube channel.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to do a kind of a final video of this truck here behind us. Owner's coming to pick it up so he can kind of enjoy it for a little bit before he brings it back. This is the truck that we built, the 408 Windsor Stroker. We've got a video in there. We've got actually, what, 2 videos, maybe 3 on the engine build. We did some tech tips on that motor, so be sure to check them out. We'll put some links in the description below so you can check that out. So, but yeah, I'm gonna turn this camera around here so kind of go over a few things. I want to talk about what we did to this truck and maybe crank it up, let you listen to it. All right, so let me get a little sneak peek at the motor here. Looks a little bit different. The last video I was talking about oil pump clearance issues and the drive shaft for the oil pump, or oil pump rod as you call it. And I was supposed to do, I was not going to end the video there. I wanted to end that particular video when I had the engine completely assembled on the engine stand. And man, we've just been so busy with a lot going on. We actually took the suite next door. That's why the dumpster's there and that forklift. We've already did a demo in there. We've got stuff to clean up. And we've got some, we hired another employee. So we just got a lot going on and it slipped my mind. Sorry about that. But this is the finished product right here. It's a little dusty. I don't know if you can see it, but we've been doing some fine tuning on this. We had some fuel pressure issues. We had a Holly blue pump with the regulator kit, and I only did that really just to try to save customer a little money because he had so much money tied up in this build. Well, that didn't work out too well. That pump ended up taking a shit, and I had them send me another one, brand new. Turns out that one was locked up. It was just locked up. It wouldn't even turn on. So we now have an Aeromotive pump that's a carbureted setup. As you can see under there, it's a carbureted setup. Comes with a deadhead regulator. It's a 14 psi pump. We have the pressure set at 6.5. I've adjusted the carburetor. It's got a Holly quick fuel brawler 750 CFM. It's a race carburetor, no choke. 4-corner idling, 4-corner air idle adjustment screws. Got a Ford Performance water pump. We ended up going with a set of BBK 351 swap shorty headers that would fit in a Fox body Mustang because we had some issues with the long tubes fitting. This truck came with a 302 or a 351 modified, and we just could not get the headers, the long tubes to fit, so we went with the shorties. But it's all good. We did a, it had manual brakes, so we did a disc brake conversion, as you can see right there. We went with a Griffin huge radiator. This is for what's called a camper special. It bolted right in. It's all aluminum. It came with the aluminum fan shroud. It came with the relays. It came with a sensor that automatically turns on at 190 degrees. So that's really cool. Oh yeah, we did a bunch of gauges too. We've got to get some gauges, right? Because this thing makes about 600 horsepower. I'd say flywheel horsepower, not at the wheels. That's what we were shooting for. So here is the gauges. Altimeter Phantom 2 for the tack. It's kind of a, it's not a 5-inch. It's a 3 3/4 inch with a small shift light. We got the a wideband Phantom gauge, and then we got a water temp, and then we have an oil pressure. So pretty cool. Let me show you something else. So since this has got shaved door handles, we also installed some poppers for the doors. It's got The top button is for the driver's door. The second button is for the passenger door. So he's going to get this interior completely redone. It's going to be a dark tan leather. I'm not sure what color the carpet's going to be, probably black. He's going to do the top to match the seats, door panels, and he's going to have a new cover that's going to match the seats. This truck was built in the 80s, and it was actually in a magazine. That's why you see the stripes. Well, all that's going to go away. He already had this repainted here because it was peeling. The guy matched up the paint, mixed up some maroon color. He painted the engine compartment black, painted all that maroon in there. So what you're going to see is once it's painted, he's going to have it done this winter, the whole truck is going to be one solid color. Going to get rid of the stripes. He's going to get rid of the chrome steps. That's going to be probably either the same color or black. Not really sure. I think he's going to get rid of the chrome bumper on the back. He's going to do something different there. Pretty much all the stripes will be gone. It'll be a sweet truck when it's done, especially when the interior. So let's see. I think he's going to get rid of the grill too. He's going to do something different on the grill. But yeah, it turned out pretty good, man. We still got a little bit of work to do. It's running just a little bit rich. Once he brings it back, we are going to do. We're going to jet it down and do some final adjustments on it. Oh, actually, we're going to be doing the front end on this thing's wore out, and we're going to be doing a complete front end swap. It's going to be an independent front suspension. There's a company that makes a complete kit for this thing based off of a Mustang 2 front end, but it's all new parts. It's going to have tubular upper and lower control arms, rack and pinion, drilled and slotted rotors. I mean, it's the whole deal. The whole kit costs about $2,000, which is a steal for what it is. So we're going to be doing that pretty soon. We're going to take this. It's got a C4 3-speed. We're going to take it out. We're going to rebuild it, put a shift kit in it, put some good clutches in there. It's got about a 3500 stall converter that we put in it when we did this motor. It's got Flowmaster 60 series mufflers, and he wanted the tips to come out the side, as you can see. So I had the exhaust shop do that. We're going to do a custom fuel tank. There's a company in Florida that makes custom aluminum fuel tanks for about anything, and they have one for this truck. It's about 5-week turnaround. It's going to be 21-gallon tank instead of the 19. It's going to have a feed and a return line on it, so we'll be able to run the deadhead regulator, get rid of it, and run a returnable regulator. The fuel pump's 150 gallon an hour that's in there now, so it'll support plenty power of what this thing's going to do. We're going to run a 10 AN fitting or 10 AN stainless steel lines to the front, an 8 return, and we're also going to be doing a vintage air system. He's got to have AC, so we're going to do a vintage air. So let me crank this thing up, and let me shut the hood here. This hood is hard to shut. Alright, I got it shut. I want to crank it up. He should be here anytime. Now that we got the fuel delivery figured out and fixed, he can take it and go enjoy it a little bit. And he's going to be bringing it back in a couple of weeks for us to finish some stuff on here. pretty good. It's got your Flowmaster sound. Like I say, they're not 40 series, they're 60 series, so they're a little bit milder. That way you can drive, you can talk, listen to the radio. But man, when you get on it, you know it's got something under the hood. I just took another customer for a ride. He just dropped his off. We actually had it's a Crown Vic Police Interceptor that we've done some work to. And it's actually pretty fast now. We did some work to it, gear, suspension, tune. It's pretty fast. Well, he has brought it back for a supercharger, and we're going to be doing that here next week. But I took him for a ride in this thing, and he about shit his pants. He couldn't believe how fast it was for a truck. Well, the owner just got here. Oh yeah, that sounds sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. Just wanted you all to see the finished product on this thing. Can't wait for him to get it all painted. It's gonna be a sweet ride, man. We'll have some more video of this truck. We'll get back on this truck a little bit later. We've got some more stuff to finish up. Just kind of wanted to show you guys what the finished product of the motor looked like in the engine compartment. So cool, man. Well, we got some other good projects coming along, so be sure to subscribe and share and like this video so you can see some more builds coming up. That Mustang in the background, we got that motor all put together. We're going to be dropping it in hopefully this week as well. I don't know, we got a lot going on. So much I can't even think of right now. Shit, I got my truck right here I need a transmission for. And I haven't even had time. I've probably had it for about 3 or 4 months. I haven't even had time to put transmission in. Pretty sad, ain't it? All right, well, appreciate it. You guys enjoy the video, share it, and we will see you on the next one.